Welcome to another episode of the Bald Headed Logic Podcast. Chilling with your boy AT Black.
It's your boy BT. Is we
Oh.
live, B?
It seems like we live, my guy.
It seems like we live out here in these streets.
It says live up there. I'm trying to look on the YouTube to see if we're gonna get one of the little live buttons.
I know. Hopefully they ain't deceiving us, man. Hopefully we live in action, man. What you see?
I don't see, like, usually they got the little red circle to say live next to somebody who live.
Well, fuck it. We gonna act like we live anyway, man. What's been going on in these streets, brother?
Yeah, chilling, bro. Niggas trying to go live on YouTube. Just that Bald Headed Logic going live. Everybody tune in.
For the first time ever.
Because I don't know if they show it on your screen, but I got the little YouTube signal right here.
I just got a red live signal, so hopefully they telling the truth. I ain't never seen that before.
Let me go to the big YouTube page. Bald Headed Logic.
I gotta check it out. I gotta check it out.
Shorts, videos, posts. Nah, they don't show that we live because I would want, like, I would just text my sister or somebody, be like, hey, look, we live real quick. Hop on.
Well, fuck it, man. We gonna act like we is anyway. What's going on, man? What we starting at today? Man,
let's just talk about, man, a little freak off session, man. Let's see what Diddy got going on.
Freakiness continues.
Last week's testimony, Kid Cudi got on there since we last recorded. He basically confirmed, like, even more stuff, because we knew that Diddy blew up his car, right?
Yeah, attempted
allegedly.
Whatever.
But
they tried to make it seem like it was a bomb or something, like Diddy had a car bomb, like he in the mob or something.
Yeah, I thought it was like that, like you stick it under the car, you turn your key. I thought it was some fly stuff like that. I said fly. I thought he was also crazy. No, Diddy just also
like he really a super villain.
Just still some rundown nigga shit, brother. The Italians knew how to do it, bro. The Italians knew how to do it. They how to get busy. We over here just dropping in some wine bottles with a little alcohol in it. It
wasn't wine. It was Ciroc. Oh, you know it was Ciroc, bro. Delion, bro. 100%. Ciroc and baby oil. That's what he does.
But even then, right? Because I was talking to somebody about the aspect of a woman, and she was talking about the fact that she don't like the aspect of Cassie either being castigated and put into, because people are going down an angle where they was like, hey, because you almost got this man Cudi, you almost got him hemmed up.
And you act like you was completely innocent. You know what you doing. You know how women be trying to play men against each other.
Yeah.
You know you still fucking with Diddy, trying to fuck with this other dude on the side. You know how Diddy gonna react to it. You knew
the thing about it is, like the way Cudi said in his testimony, he was like, man, I was trying to get back to the crib. I was gonna throw hands with Diddy. He didn't act like he had that super fear at the beginning.
Yeah.
So the thing about it is, if that's Cudi's reaction, why don't you tell him, hey, look, I fuck with Diddy a little bit. We still go back and forth. I just want you to be careful out here because he, you're a little possessive. You know how Diddy is. Get a man a heads up.
You're crazy.
Because this is what I'm saying. Like when people forget that celebrities are regular people, like people who idolize celebrity.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with us, bro. We just can't be pulling up to any shorty house like that. I know I don't. Not at this age. Back when I was younger, we was a little bit more reckless.
But Diddy ain't regular, bro. Even though we try to make him a regular person, in his mind, I'm Diddy. I pull up and do anything.
No.
This is up.
But I'm talking about the aspect that it happens on a situation where you could be a dude. You got Kid Cudi, celebrity, millions of dollars. Diddy, $1 billion. Cassie, in her work to get millions of dollars, whatever she's trying to do.
Yeah.
But the thing about it, you could get caught up just trying to fuck with a shorty on the strength. They done met family. He going by the house on the holidays. You over there trying to do it right, and she's still over here fucking with her guy. And this nigga won't take no for an answer in any capacity.
He missed to take that. He takes what he wants. He don't.
2 times.
You can't tell him no.
2 times.
He likes to party. You gotta tell him no. He don't take no for an answer.
I'm gonna check the YouTube one more time, man. I'm very curious if we live or not.
Yeah, deep down, bro. You know Diddy probably think Kid Cudi a pussy ass nigga anyway, bro. You don't respect that, man.
He probably think everybody a pussy ass nigga for the most part.
But Kid Cudi especially, bro. He don't think everybody no pussy ass nigga.
Yeah, that'd be impossible.
If she was fucking with somebody like 50, he wouldn't have did that to 50. He'd have been like, oh shit.
Oh no, he wouldn't have blew up 50 cars.
Like, nah, that bitch fucking with 50. I gotta leave her alone. He would have stepped out. He would have stepped off. Niggas know who to try, bro. He wouldn't have did that shit with 50. Couple other niggas in the industry, he wouldn't have did that shit too.
Yeah.
If Gucci was out here fucking that hoe, he would have let it go. No, hell nah. That nigga walk crazy. That nigga walk crazy.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
There's a few niggas, bro. He probably been like,
Cudi out here wearing skirts and shit, bro. Painting his nails, bro.
yeah, but Cudi did say I was gonna go throw hands with him.
Did he reconsider too?
Yeah.
And he thought twice. He's like, man, hell nah. Did anybody whip my ass?
But the wild part is he went up in your house.
Open your presents.
Said this man opened up the presents, bro. That to me, that's spitting in my face.
That's how you don't respect that man, bro. That was some petty ass shit. Like, man, fuck your gifts. You got some gifts, nigga. I'm opening all your shit.
Chanel and Louis Vuitton, like, get this cheap shit out of here.
Bro, he even said that. He's like, bro, this shit is garbage.
It's garbage.
This is what he bought you? You went for this guy? See, that shit is garbage.
Last season Chanel.
Last season Louis. That shit on the ground. Like, this shit is garbage. You better lock your dog in the closet, nigga.
You probably stepped on that shit so I don't get my loafers dirty in this dirty ass house.
This little ass house.
Little.
The little mansion, nigga.
Why your security so weak? I got here with these.
How can I just walk in here, bro?
I just walked in, opening gifts, making sandwiches.
For some reason, I imagine Diddy stuffing on his couch. Fuck your couch, nigga.
Yeah, he ain't gonna walk around, bro. He's just gonna put his leg right on it. He gonna step right over that shit, bro.
Nigga walking on your dining table and shit. Nigga just expecting your house, man.
Like he walking in your crib, in your fridge, telling you was orange juice, my guy. Like offering you shit in your crib, bro.
Like, but you know the funny part about this shit? When Kid Cudi said he locked his dog in the bathroom or something, he's like his dog wasn't the same after that. What the fuck is he insinuating that Diddy did to the dog, bro?
Diddy did something to that dog. Or he got somebody to do something to that dog, bro, because dogs bounce back better than any animal in the world, bro. Like, you rescue a dog, bro, you give up some TLC, bro, they right back to happy and licking on your face. I be on YouTube all the time. They find them little mangy dogs. They nurse them back to health. They be happy ass dogs.
Nah, bro.
This dog said.
He seen some things, bro.
You ain't. With 30 minutes, bro, he got this little nigga.
He seen some things he should never see. A young dog should never see these things. A dog ain't never been introduced to baby oil before.
He's so happy. He think he'll get some treats and shit. He was probably, and he walked in, he asked for it. That dog asked for it, bro. He had to, because that's the dog's nature, bro. Dogs are happy. They walk up on you. They want pets. They want their ears rubbed, man. They want their belly rubbed. He did what he needed to do. Put the dog in. He's the only one look at you. You a whore now. Threw it in the bathroom. Locked the door on him. How
freaky can you be, bro? God damn, man.
Some nasty shit, bro.
That's what's gonna get him. If anything gonna get him in this case is that dog, bro. Them people don't play about them animals, bro. They're like, nigga, nigga, you found the dog? Hell nah, bro. You gotta go down.
You saw what they did to the homie Mike Vick, bro.
That's gonna be the only charge you're gonna be guilty of. He gonna be everything else but the dog. Like, hell
nah,
like,
we want to introduce a charge of animal cruelty. They go free on everything else for animal cruelty, bro.
I ain't having it, bro.
I'm talking about Michael Vick went to prison, lost out on millions of dollars, had to go in debt, had to get out of debt, had to rechange his whole entire life, got to feeling people years after still protesting that man.
They still on that shit, bro. Still. Crazy.
And granted, Vic was on some wild shit, but the thing about it is people do not play about animals. I'm the opposite. I never put an animal over a human life at all. No. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry for breaking it up, bro. Damn, man, I want to see if we live or not, bro.
Oh, you gotta check again?
I am double checking again, my guy. Because I don't know, do you see the little YouTube button up top?
No, I don't see it on mine.
Let me see, bro.
Man, we may or may not be, man. We just gotta keep fuck it.
This video has been removed by the uploader.
Mm-hmm. They removed us?
Nah, I don't know. I guess it said it was going live, but I guess it didn't.
Fuck it,
Because it has like a little video count here. I don't know.
We're gonna have to put it out regular then.
Yeah, it'll be all right. But damn, I was gonna call some people. Hey, bro, we live. Tap in.
Nah, we'll get it right next week.
For anybody watching this, man, we're gonna be trying to go live, man. If y'all do watch and y'all made it 10 minutes in, man, just throw a little comment under there, man. Give us like a little thumbs up, just like, hey, bro, we gonna fuck with you if you go live. Because think about it, we feel like we're just gonna be a little bit more interactive and do what's going on. And we the type of cats we'll send y'all this other link. If y'all want to pop on, chop it up with us for a few minutes, talk, debate, do some bald-headed logic. We'll toss the link in the chat, and y'all can come up, bro. We down to have a conversation. That's it. But next thing, the next person who testified since we've last recorded was his assistant. Basically, she confirmed a lot of kids' cudi stuff. Yeah. But the little thing that's interesting about her, not the freak offs and having to clean up and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. It's the fact that how can people who get into these situations, how can you let somebody overwork you, overdo whatever? Because I'm the type of person I am all for paying my dues. I am all for putting in the work. I'm the type of person if I want to accomplish something, I'll work for free in order to accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish. I am from that old school mindset, like pay your dues, put the work in on the ground, put the hours in. Yeah. But it's also another thing for somebody to work you where you did $80,000 worth of overtime and you didn't get no bread for it. I would have never got into the mix because I would have been out. Like, bro, you finna treat me like this. Hell nah. Motherfuckers do anything to be around some celebrities, bro. They lose their fucking mind. I would have been asking for my bread. Like, bro, I did a job, I want my bread. I need my bread, bro. I'm not keep pulling up for no money, but I'm not doing that. I got kids, but I gotta eat out here, B. Gotta pay my bills. What the fuck, Diddy? And that's the thing about it is, bro, like, and even the aspect of it, maybe I'm tripping, but how am I gonna be your personal assistant and I'm on this type of beck and call and you're gonna pay me $60,000 a year? In New York, that shit don't make no sense to me. You was already tripping right then and there. That's where you started tripping. I don't care if it was back in the mid-2000s. $60,000 don't seem like a lot when it's coming from you. Bro, you give hell nah, bro. You talking about you're a billionaire? Man, hell nah, dude. It wasn't a big, because this was like in the mid-2010s, like the 04, 05, the 2000s, 04, like early. But either way, he was still. He's been getting this money a long time, bro. But he was $100 millionaire by then. It's been a long time, but he had Shut Done popping. Like he had a lot of shit going on. And Ciroc during that time was getting big because that's when I was getting to my legal drinking ages. Yeah. Towards the mid-2000s. So the thing about it is your brand and your stocks. I think he was getting crazy royalties after the Ciroc deal. He was killing, making a band going on, bro. He was killing it out here, bro. Fuck that. Shit. You out here taking these hoes on shopping sprees and shit. You paying me, man? Fuck that. Daddy, give me my money, nigga. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I bought 2 copies of the band CD. Somebody stole my other shit, bro. You purchased that shit? I purchased that shit twice, bro. Shit. One of my. I like the show, but I wasn't gonna purchase that shit, bro. I knew that shit was trash. That shit had some heat on it, bro. That's some heat. That's heat. It was Dollar. Who had the heat on that shit, bro? Everybody had some heat, bro. Except for Dollar, shit kind of fucked me up, bro. He was on some bullshit, bro. But Freddie P had some bars. Freddie P had them goddamn bars. Freddie P had bars. Chopper had bars. Babs had bars. Little light-skinned girl was singing her ass off, bro. Had some heat on. One of my first purchases off Amazon, my guy. Them struggle bars, man. You go back into my Amazon account all the way back from the beginning, bro. One of my first 2 purchases was too hot to handle by the band, bro. Damn, you remember the name and shit? Yes. I want to. Man, you would pay me $1 million to tell you the name of that album. I wouldn't have told you, bro. But I can't handle. I can't even tell you 2 of the tracks. That's some Diddy shit right there. Handle, baby. You freaky ass nigga. You freaky ass nigga. So fucking freaky, man. God damn. But it had some bars on. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Y'all go check it out, man. No, nobody trying to check that shit out. Hell no. Sometimes, man, like me and my sister, bro, we'll listen to a couple. It's got some heat on there, bro. Why the devil keep on fucking with me? I take why they knocking at my door? Why the devil keep on fucking with me? Tell them what they're waiting for. That's that Freddie P. Freddie P was slapping, bro. That's one of my favorite joints on there.
And little do they know they was rapping about Diddy, bro. That nigga was the devil that was fucking with them, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna listen to that shit again, bro. That shit probably listen different now that I know all this shit, bro. That shit gonna hit different, bro. I'm gonna listen to that goddamn Too Hot to Handle, man. And probably got some secret gems up in there that we missed the first go around.
Hey, Bav need those spins, bro. Go ahead. She waiting on
those spins,
bro. They waiting on them fucking spins, bro. You ain't heard of them shits, bro. We Chopper and Freddie P be doing interviews and shit, bro. Bav's them fucked up.
Who was the other cat, man? The one with the Oh yeah, E-Nas, man. He had joined Cash Money for a little minute.
Oh, none fighting ass nigga, bro. That nigga had no hands, bro. None of them niggas had no hands, bro.
That nigga Freddie P was over there mopping up everybody, bro.
Nigga Freddie P was 90 pounds, bro. That nigga, his big ass kids flung around and shit.
Big heavy hooks to the mix. Freddie P was in the throwing them. But shit, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, but like Shorty doing all that goddamn work, bro. Like you. And I asked somebody, I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to victim blame. But I said, some of this shit just wouldn't happen to me.
No.
I'm even thinking about back in the day, in some of my younger days, bro, when we was up there at the depot, and I was a good 27, 28 at the time. And I'm like, nah, bro, you know me, bro. I step up, bro. We ain't doing all that, bro. I'm sorry. And this one was like 26, 27 at the time. Even granted, two different levels of things, too. Ain't nobody finna blow up my car at the depot.
No, shit.
But it was like, it was been plenty of times just on still like, bro, that shit don't make no sense. We ain't doing it. I'm sorry. The thing about I just look at myself, because there's a lot I could put up with, but I ain't never been the one not to step up for my own stuff at the very least.
Nah, these motherfuckers don't stand up for themselves. They don't know when it's time to take a stand, bro.
And that's the point, bro. I understand. Like I said, putting in your work, earning your stripes, depending on what you got to do.
Cool. They want to be around that shit so much, but that fame shit is a motherfucker, but they want to be around that fame. They want to be around this money. They want to be in the lifestyle, even if they ain't getting paid.
Because they do say that now, bro. Like you tell. I think I read this, not read, but I listened to this video. They talked about a survey. It was a while back, and the person basically asked like young people. They were like, "Would you rather have a stable career making money or like the internet cloud?" Like the question was formed in that area. And a lot of them kids said, I'd rather have the millions of followers without the $100,000 or something like that. Because it was like, with that cloud, I can do so much more with it. I can actually turn it into money down the road, even if I'm not making money right now, instead of like a guaranteed 100,000 or something like that. You
gonna pass on the actual money?
Pass on them actual greenbacks.
The actual bread is right here, bro. Y'all the type of niggas that take the meeting with Jay-Z over the money. When niggas say you want a meeting with Jay-Z or you want 500,000. Bro, run me that 500, bro.
I'd never ever.
I want to talk to this nigga for, man.
Hesitated about that. When I'm talking about even the first time it came out, because it resurfaces every year. The first time it came out, said, give me $500,000.
That meeting might be so much worth more than. Nah. I don't want to know. I don't want to find out. Give me my bread, bro.
And guess what happens? $500,000 gets me in a room, not the direct room, but it get me on the path to get into a room with Jay-Z. That's what $500,000.
If I never get in the room with this nigga, bro, I still got 500. I don't give a fuck, nigga.
You could have threw that into the S&P 500, let it sit there. You ain't got to do your life don't even have to change, bro. Just that alone. If you do nothing else,
straight up,
throw an S&P, leave it there. Still work at the depot, bro. You ain't gonna be like,
still living my regular life, but shit, I ain't hurting for it.
I ain't hurting for it because I know it's one click away.
I ain't hurting for it.
3 business days, I can get 50 bands out. Do what I need to do. And why would I ever need 50? I don't need 50 bands, right? Well, you always use 50 bands, but you know what I mean? I don't have them type of emergencies.
Nah, not at one time. Like, nigga, I need a 50 right now. I gotta spend it right now. Like, what the fuck I got going on?
What the fuck going on in my life, bro? If I need a quick 50 ball, bro, just a quick 50 bands.
I'm like somebody about to kill you, nigga. I'm like, hey, you in danger, nigga? Somebody about to kill you out here, bro. You need 50.
Let me hold a quick 50,000, my guy.
I'm like, bro, hell, I just come through with the strap, man. We got to settle this shit.
Tell niggas to pull up. Tell them you got the bread.
Fuck that, bro. We gotta take a stand, bro. You can't be out here paying these niggas 50,000.
Tell them you got the bread. We be drawing up on these niggas, bro.
Hell no, bro. We just gotta have it out, bro. I ain't gonna pay y'all niggas off. Fuck that.
No, bro. But Hell, and even like a house down payment, you just like that makes sense. But that's a hell of a down payment.
I'm about to say what kind
The
of
type,
house you trying to get, brother?
that's
Trying to
what
get a
I'm
mansion?
saying.
Like, that's
Like
wild.
that, it is wild.
Yeah, it ain't too
So
many things you need a 50 for, like right now, at one time.
yeah,
You just want it. You of course
yeah,
you can spend it. We all can spend something, but
yeah.
you don't need it right now.
It's gonna be a stupid question because I know we all could. But like, think of the actual logic behind it. You yourself, your personality. Could you spend $50,000 in one day? And what I mean by that, like you just going to spend. Obviously, you can make a very big purchase and spend $50,000. I'm saying, you say I'm gonna go to the mall. I'm just gonna go all the little places I want to go. Could you spend $50,000 in one day?
I could, but it's like nothing on needs. Like I don't need $50,000 worth of shit right now.
Yeah,
It just be a whole bunch of shit I want. I just be reaching for shit.
I'm talking about. By the time I take care of a few things, I
still got a majority of that shit left, bro. Even my little debts I gotta pay, but I ain't that $50,000 in debt out here, bro. What the fuck?
dog, I can pay off my debts and still they say all $50,000, all $50,000. I can pay off all my debts and I can still go to the mall and get. Like I said, I've never had like a real pair of Jordans, like a numbered pair of Jordans. I'd be like, and I can afford it now, but I'd be like, I guess I can just do it now and splurge. But you don't even get them Jordans from the store no more. You got to buy them bitches offline, like the real ones now. But what else I get? I'll probably go get me some tailored suits. About two or three nice tailored suits with the nice shoes. Those are gonna be a few bands a piece. Like I get up in the bands into that. Nice leather shoes, brown, black. Maybe
a whole bunch of shit you don't need though.
Yeah.
You gonna go out and do some nigga shit, bro. You already know, but they go get some jewelry. Go get ice.
But even for my jewelry, bro, I said I'd go get me a nice little watch.
It was like if I had to spend it, like fuck it, man. But
if I had to upgrade the chains a little bit,
get a little tag, get some little ice, get a rollie and shit. I think I got a rollie now. I got a rollie now.
I got a rollie, bro. But the thing about it is, like, if I had to spend it, because I look at my mindset, bro. I'm like, I'm the type of person that I can be happy just knowing I could get it.
Yeah.
Even with the Jordans things, bro, I'd be like, I walk into a shoe store, I'd be like, I could get these if I wanted. But like, I don't feel a big pressure to get them. But if I see them dusty, like this next winter coming up,
yeah,
I don't mind spending $200 on some Tims because I want the Tims. Like it's weird like that. They be like, so you won't buy no Jordans? I'm like, I don't feel the thing, but if winter come and the way I like to dress, I'm like, shit, let me go and get me some new Tims. I don't even think twice about it.
Yeah. But I ain't a slave to materials though, bro.
I'm not either.
I beat that in my life. I ain't on that. I'm glad I ain't on that. I ain't on that, bro. I don't need to have things.
Because before we started the show, we was talking about giving up certain things. That's one little demon I never had to play with. I was never a slave to material things or.
No, I ain't spending my last just to have these clothes. I have designer clothes and shit, and I know I ain't got no bread for real. Like,
yeah,
I ain't doing that.
And I'm talking about not even like the mini flex where like you got some people who might do like, I'm gonna do the belt and the wallet and a hat, like Gucci belt, wallet, hat or something like that. I don't even have that. Where if I just buy the accessories and put some other fly shit around it. I'm so glad I don't have that situation. But speaking of black people spending, apparently when we do spend, we don't tip. What's going on, brother?
Oh shit, man. Why you gonna direct that to me? What you mean, brother? This brother.
What's going on, brother?
They ain't talking about black people. They talking about them niggas, bro. That's what they talking about.
Boy.
Man, it's a fucked up narrative, but it ain't a lie though.
It ain't a lie.
It ain't a lie. Me too. I think me and you both get caught up in that shit. We one of them people like, damn, I can't be looked at like one of those.
Yeah.
Like I'm the type of dude. I come to the door with 30%, bro. You gonna get a 30, at least 30 from me, bro. Unless you just fuck that shit completely up. Even me, and I'm still gonna give you something.
Ultimately, like I just probably accidentally give like 25 all the time because I calculate 20%, then I just go up to the next nearest number. Like I'm not one of the people like I count 20% all the way down to like this tip is gonna be $21.54. I'm just gonna get her the 25 spot. Here you go. Knock it up.
Most little restaurants they had that shit at the bottom, the little tip calculator. I always go over. They go over to like what 25, I think, for most part. So now I'll do 30, bro. I'll do 30%.
Company, man, y'all need to put that on y'all receipts now, man. Cats be out there getting drinks, bro. Look, I'm like, fuck it, bro. I'm gonna have to write something on here, bro. But I be looking at certain things. Ultimately, I tip on like Ubers. I hook the Uber guys up, bro.
No, for sure. Cause that shit attached to your name, bro. They know when they finna pick you up for a ride. Well, this nigga a real nigga.
Yeah.
Basically, this bruh's a real one. We making sure we click on him, and I'm trying to take that ride.
Cause I'm actually
my rating like 5-star. My rating up through the roof.
I'm at like 4.97, bro. I done had probably a few drunk rides that
oh shit
somebody roll.
I be looking niggas up, bro. I be looking out.
I'm still at the because I remember there was a while back this girl I went out with and somehow happened. I'm like, shit, you probably got a bad Uber rating. She pulled her shit up, bro. Her shit was like 4.4 something, bro. I was like, and people say it's still in the fours. I'm like, no, 4.4 when you're doing an average. That's crazy. That means you got multiple negatives.
And somebody wasn't fucking with you.
A lot of people ain't fucking with you. That shit turned me off, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
Motherfucker don't tip, bro. You probably being rude, talking crazy, complaining.
Because the thing about it is you hear people say, well, that's their job. Like, why would I? Because thing one is like you talk to a server, they tell you, bro, like we really only make like $3 an hour. I didn't even know that.
An hour, yeah.
And then we got to work for the rest of these tips, right? And granted, if somebody give me good service, appreciate that. You made sure the water was filled up. You came here, you checked on us and stuff like that. Hell, even with bad service, I'll still leave a few dollars.
I still show some love. Because a lot of restaurants even take some of their tips. Yeah. Most people tip with cards. So that card, some of the restaurants get some of that bread. They only get the full bread if you give them cash.
And sometimes I ask people, I'm trying to remember if I was with you one time there where you asked, like, do y'all pull these tips? Yeah, everybody get their own. I think the one show was like, no, we pull.
See?
I was like, so I left some money on the table. I'm like, I want this for you. She's like, I can't take it. She was like, but you could bump it to me, drop it in my apron. I was like, oh, okay. And I slid her like an extra dub just for us because she did a good job.
Nah,
like even that, bro, like, but the people who don't tip, bro, I need to get y'all shit together, bro.
It's just tacky, bro.
It is.
Like, where your etiquette at is just tacky. Like, who raised y'all? Like, you just come in there with a built-in excuse, I ain't got a tip. Or you come in there with a mindset like, I'm going to complain about anything. Yes. They do one thing wrong, I'm going to complain, so give me a reason not to tip these people.
Yes.
That's why.
The thing about it is, don't act like people don't see it. You can sit up there and try to justify it as much as you want. A lot of things is not that big of a deal.
It's not.
I understand, because me, myself, personally, I'm not the biggest onion guy.
Yeah.
But if I be like, I get me a little steak or something like that, I said, what was it? I got a burger the other day, last week. I said no tomatoes. I like no tomatoes. Got their tomatoes on the burger. Guess what I did? I just took them off, put them to the side, got busy. My girl was like, can I have those tomatoes? Go ahead, take them.
It ain't like you allergic to the shit. I said if you was allergic to this, like, I can't eat this. Then I have to take it back. But most men, we don't make a big deal, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I hate to reverse it on the women, but that's who it be, bro. Real shit.
Because most shit is like this. It's like, I'll eat it, but it'll just make my day that I don't have to take the extra 1 second to take the tomato off. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. But if it's on there.
Man, people make mistakes, bro. They might have been having a bad day. Ain't nobody perfect, bro. This is some of these people's job. You don't know what they've been through that day. And you want them to come serve you like you're a fucking guide or some shit. Hand and feet. Like, come on, bro. Cut people some bail. Shoot them some bail, man.
Because I don't even like mayonnaise like that. I remember I got some mayonnaise on the sandwich one time. She's like, girl, like, you want me take that, tell them take it back? I was like, nah. She said she just took a knife and scraped all the extra mayonnaise off. But I'm like, it's just, man, got this. I just don't care. Oh, you gotta really fuck my shit up for me to send it back.
I ain't sending shit back.
Yeah.
But I don't want it when it come back. I'm not gonna want it.
Oh, like, you ain't gonna trust it?
I'm a brave through it, or I just ain't gonna eat that shit. Like, I'm not gonna send it back for them to send me something else. I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
I ain't doing it.
I've seen people who order something because they don't like it, they complain, and they want you to do like a 1-for-1 swap or something free. I'm like, nah, if I order something I don't like it, I just
like, I ain't doing nothing for something free, bro. I hate that type of shit too. Like, I was out with Like I hate going out with like family. Sometimes I go out with family. You know, a lot of women and shit.
Yeah.
That's what they do, bro. Women just be complaining about shit. They want to swap some shit out. Then they trying to get something off for the next future or get some swap and shit. Like I don't give a fuck about none of that. I
I
don't
don't
want
either.
nothing free. I'm not here for nothing free, bro. I just wanted what I wanted. And I ain't trying to do too much complaining either, bro. I'm just gonna accept whatever it is. Because like I don't even like eating out as it is. I don't like that shit.
No.
I'd rather cook my own food at home. I don't like eating out no more.
Yeah.
Like I guess I'm getting older and I can tell like certain shit I don't fuck with no more. I don't like people handling my food. I don't like it. So if I go out to eat, I'm doing it for other people. So I'm just gonna brave through this shit regardless. So it is what it is to me, man. I kind of expect some bullshit.
It ain't the fact that I don't like going out. Cause like honestly, I'm just now finna get back on I'm finna start meal prepping for myself. Cause like I said, I was using like them factory meals for like since last September. So I like I'm about to start cooking for myself. Mix up the ingredients, get back into cooking, man. Just give myself something to do.
It's better for you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And like they did a good service for me. Don't get me wrong, but I'm finna get into my own mix to keep it healthy. Make sure I still give me some vegetables and stuff in me. But it's gonna lower the sodium. It's a whole bunch of good reasons why I stop. But
you don't know what's going on in that damn kitchen. You don't know what you're taking the chance, bro. Like, and they don't pay these people well, bro.
Yeah.
So you gotta understand what kind of situation you're going into. Like, they don't pay these motherfuckers enough to give a fuck, bro. These people at good jobs that don't give a fuck. They out here handling food. Them motherfuckers don't give a fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
Complain about some shit, man. Come on,
because most of us ain't eating at 5-star restaurants.
Exactly.
Or the steakhouses where everything, where they standard is meticulous and being meticulous.
It's not a 5-star restaurant.
Because if you go to
a chain restaurant, man, them motherfuckers don't give a fuck.
If I pop into a TGI Fridays, I know what to expect.
I'm taking a chance, man.
I'm taking a chance at the TGI.
Man.
You walk up in that motherfucker. I think I sent you the screenshot, bro. Doc spelled the goddamn thing. I ain't know. But I had some food at Doc.
You taking a chance eating there, bro. I kind of knew. I was like, bro, there's like certain shit I can eat from this bitch. Yeah. I already knew.
You know what I'm saying? But we was young. Our bodies can bounce back. We'll be all right.
Nah, bro, I might get sick for real, bro. This motherfucker might take me out, bro. I'm straight.
Take you out.
I'm straight. Bro, I can make all that shit they be making at the restaurant. I can make it myself. Like, I'm straight, bro. I can't do it.
The thing about it is I like them little healthy bowls, little rice bowls. I can make some cilantro rice. I can grill up some steak, chicken, shrimp, whatever you need. I can do that. If I want me a steak, I love the steaks that I grill. I got the little cast iron over there. I get busy.
It's not hard.
It's not hard.
People just like, and that's another thing, bro. What happened to people know how to cook, bro? Like, it's an epidemic of people who truly, they must not know how to cook, bro. It's like everybody's restaurant dependent now. Like, it's ridiculous.
Well, because you're already looking at this. For you to get up and cook, you got to turn this off.
Man, you can still have that on in the background while you cooking, man.
You can't scroll no TikToks cooking.
Oh, you can't scroll no TikTok. You can listen to some YouTube or some shit.
Yeah, that's what I do. I throw on a little pod.
I listen to some music, throw on a pod. Like, I don't know what the fuck going on with people, bro.
But the thing about it is because when you look at it, sometimes when you look at people, you'd be surprised how many people don't listen to podcasts.
No, a lot of people don't listen to podcasts.
You recommend something. I
got on the pods, yeah.
But you recommend something to somebody, they be like, and I be like, I understand it, man. But I'm like listen to something that you interested to on your way home. I'm like, but I'm talking about you can find everything you need in a pod, bro. If you want to make some money, they got it out there. If you just want to laugh, they got it out there. If you want to be if you want to listen to like a murder mystery situation, like, oh, what happened in this one case? You could probably find a podcast to give you.
You definitely can.
I'm talking about you can listen to music and you in rush hour traffic, man, throwing a pod, bro.
That's what people used to do. They listen to music while they cook, man.
Yeah.
Now it's like I don't know what the fuck going on. But people literally going to restaurants for no money.
But you look, I wrote some goals down that I'm finna start implementing. I literally just made this on the 27th, which was that yesterday? I just made this yesterday.
Fresh.
On some new stuff, bro. But one of them was meal prep. Stop using Factor and no DoorDash. Boom. It's just like
cut that shit out, man.
You saving bread.
DoorDash robbing your ass anyway, bro. Like what the fuck, man? Like you paying extra on top of what the meal costs. Like that shit's ridiculous.
Yeah, and even though like I had already did the no DoorDash thing a while back, bro. Like every now and again, if you like in a little bind, a little rush, I ain't did no shopping, I order a little something here or there. Ain't no big deal. But I'm talking about, like you said, people who are dependent on it.
People are dependent on it.
You
Cause
ordering
there's no tip and shit. Motherfuckers is going to restaurants with no money. Like all you guys the money to pay the bill, so you can't tip these people.
And that's the point.
That's crazy, bro.
And that's the point, because the reason that and I would say to anybody, I'll put it two ways. If you don't have enough money to tip, you shouldn't be eating out in the first place. You could take those few dollars, go down over there to the grocery store, rice, potatoes, get you a protein.
That's it.
You won't have to put something in the slow cook and eat off that for a week.
You might just be rice and beans, bro. If you really fucked up, like
if you really fucked up out here,
you can't afford it. What you eating out for?
You know what I'm saying? Get you some steamed broccoli, some rice, and if you can afford some chicken breasts, I understand they high, but if them your last dollars, you can make.
You might gotta go for the thighs, bro. Get you some chicken thighs.
Get some chicken thighs, bro.
You can't get the breast right now. You ain't balling right now, bro. You fucked up out here.
Get you some chicken thighs, bro.
You down bad, bro. You gotta go dark. Get you some legs and get you some thighs. You can't get breast and wings all the time, bro. Come on. You ain't living that life right now.
And that's perfectly fair. But I also like listening to people, bro. I hear people who do the whole, I don't want to live like my younger years, just working and going home and da 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 da. I'm like, but y'all taking vacations y'all can't afford. Y'all buying food y'all can't afford. Y'all are doing X, Y, and Z that you can't afford. I'm not saying that I don't buy stuff I can't afford, really.
All right, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand you don't want to live your younger years like that. I can understand that. But can you imagine how your older years gonna be? The way you doing it? Bro, you finna be down bad. And your body finna be old. You finna be tired. You finna be hurting. Man, you gonna be fucked up out here. You ain't saved nothing. You ain't had no plans. You crazy.
You ain't, because you ain't working on upping your skills, trying to get multiple streams of income in. I don't even like talking that. I don't even like talking that type of talk, because most people who talk it are standing out for some bullshit.
They standing on some bullshit, but you gotta be prepared out here. But the future is coming, bro. All this shit is coming. This AI shit, all this shit is happening. It's gonna happen.
And you gotta get your
fast on us.
Because guess what I looked up? And granted, I have no reason to look it up, but I looked this up yesterday because I'm like, huh. And this is how my brain works. I said, how do you become a air traffic controller? Because guess what? That job is in high demand right now. And I said, what's the median income? $144,000. Yeah. It's a very taxing job, don't get me wrong.
It is.
But the thing about it is they are looking for people. Bro, if you somebody who you need to find a lick, because I understand people want to follow their dream. Fuck your dreams, bro. Go ahead and get to the bread. And there's some bread to be made over there.
Some bread to be made.
Like, you look at some people don't want to work.
You ain't even following your dreams, but you just on some bullshit. You lying about that. You not even following through. Motherfuckers talking about, I'm trying to do a pod, bro. You ain't uploading shit, bro. You trying to create content. You ain't created nothing yet, bro.
Oh, you quit? Because your shit didn't go viral in 3 episodes?
And you quit.
It's a bullshit.
You ain't done shit, bro. You better stop fucking playing out here.
We got damn 60 eps here, bro. We ain't hit a full, besides 37U, but that's still technically a clip. Our full pod ain't hit over 1,000 yet.
Not yet. But we gonna keep going. Shit, fuck it.
So many people tell me, bro, y'all, boy, you is doing this shit. Like, yeah. Every Wednesday, me and Big T, we out here kicking games.
Faithfully.
Faithfully.
Shit, motherfuckers gotta try things, man.
But, we was talking about black people tipping, but the thing about it is the people who, because of one, if you can't afford it, so we talked about that. The second part is, if you can afford it, you just choosing not to, you just being that cheap. I don't care if, like you said, you're going to the little diner over here or you're going to an upscale place. Because even that upscale place, bro, because I listened to the episode of Bringing Idiots with the dude who owned Carbone, that steakhouse in New York.
Them dudes eating.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they eating. But the thing about it is they keep a file on everybody who comes there.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, and he even said, like, our restaurant, we don't take reservations. Like, no, why would we just have some random people come in who ain't gone? No, we know who coming in. We know who the high rollers are. We know who the this, that, and the third. So the thing about it is, you could be somebody with a lot of bread. If you walk into some of these establishments, you ain't getting no table because you don't tip.
Oh, we ain't showing you no love, B.
But they say they know everything. They say they know they people's favorite. What's their favorite table? What time they like to come in? What day they like to come in? Usually, how many people they have with them? favorite wines, favorite drink, what they like. He said we keep a docket on every. So he said when people call up for a reservation at Carbone, we say, okay, we'll put you on a list. But he said, to be honest, there is no list. We have a very curated guest list of people who like our restaurant. And since we have so many people, we can always stay full. And it's always going to be good service on our side. And our people are always going to get taken care of. But since we don't go to places like that, we can't get in a place like that. When you go to Waffle House, man, tip them folks out.
Tip the fuck. Waffle House needs to start keeping a docket on these people, bro. All the restaurants need to do it. Pass on the information. Now that bitch over there don't tip.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, they don't tip. Get them the fuck out of here.
They coming back from the club.
Nope. They drunk.
They don't even got to know your name. That nigga in that red Charger.
We already know how you get it down. We not having it down. Cook your waffle at home. Get you some Eggos.
You know what I'm saying? Get you some Eggos. You're doing a money slide up your arm, but you can't get somebody at least 10%. We want to start at 20. But
I should just tag you, bro. You weren't raised right, man.
But then on the flip side is when you see all these cats and all these waitresses of all ethnicities, black, white, everything in between. When we walk to a restaurant, they be like, "Fuck, man." I'm like, "Damn."
That's sad, bro.
And the aspect of it, bro, is like when I go places like the cats, especially some of the local places where I live at, bro, they know AT Black gonna throw them a good dub, at least 20%.
Yeah.
But the only thing I don't tip on is like quick stuff. Like if you just handed me, if I go somewhere and let me get a cocoa, I'm out. I'm sorry.
I don't tip on takeout. It's like some takeout, some fast food. Like I ain't doing that. But sit down in a restaurant, man, you gotta tip them people.
Yeah, if you sitting down and they gotta go back and forth, you know what I'm saying? From the Cheesecake Factory to the nice light, the Cheesecake Factory to Papa Do's. That's probably the most fanciest place a lot of y'all niggas is going.
A lot of y'all niggas is going.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why we can't get a Carbone, man.
Shit, he told us we can't get it.
I'm gonna pull up like, man, come on, West BT, Biological Podcast, man.
Come on, bro.
Let me in.
Let me in, B. Trying to get one of them steaks. But it is what it is, bro. But it's like y'all go to you go somewhere you'll go spend hundreds of dollars on a seafood boil. Like you said, try to find a reason to be upset. Oh, she didn't fill our waters up enough.
That's whack.
Hey, sweetheart, can you get us a couple more waters? It ain't that hard.
It's whack. You looking for a reason because you came in with the notion like I'm not tipping nobody nothing. I'm gonna spend this amount of money, and that's what I'm gonna do. Fuck them people. That's messed up.
Because we'll end it on this before we get to our last topic. Because Anton asked a very good question. He asked some ladies. He was like, "Y'all tip y'all hairstylists?" And every lady said yes. He was like, why would you tip them but not tip at the restaurant? And then another brother on there gave a very good reason. He was like, because they personable with their hairstylists. And this is what people need to know. And I'm not trying to throw down on women, but women only have the luxury to have to give a fuck about the people they care about. Yeah. Y'all can claim to care about black men, standing up for doing all the marches and shit like that, Y'all only give a fuck about the people, because the same about that same Jonathan Majors, y'all was like, no. Well, fuck him because he shouldn't have been with that white woman in the first place. Exactly. So I thought y'all stood up for the brothers.
Nope.
So on the flip side, they don't know this waitress, they don't know this bitch, they don't know this nigga. So why should I have to tip them?
But you can easily get to know them. You can ask them their name.
But if they little brother, their little cousin, or their sister worked at a restaurant, make sure y'all go to and tip my cousin.
Man, your cousin sucks. That nigga been ignoring my table 15 minutes, bro. We try to get some free food. That nigga just been all over the place, texting his shit. His little stupid ass, twisting his hair and shit. Nigga got some hair in my food. I'm about to kick his little ass, bro. Fuck your little cousin. Little nigga sucks.
And speaking of spending once again, people got to start spending their money on goddamn their own food, bro. These food stamps, bro.
Hey, when Trump say he about to make this shit great again, he ain't playing.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I be seeing some of the stuff, bro, and it's not like people try to say explain your position now. I be like, bro, it's still too early. It's just now, goddamn. We just not hitting the end of May, I'm like, I still got some shit that we need a couple more years, but I'm seeing looking like some shit I get a little shaky on going back and forth on the terror shit. Nigga, how we doing this? What's gonna go on? But on some shit, bro, you see a bill go through, you talking about some welfare benefits or SNAP benefits, that shit ain't for you to live the rest of your life on.
It's not.
And I agree with that.
Not. I ain't getting no food. You getting food stamps? Hey?
No, I ain't never got no food stamps.
So what the fuck they asking us about our position? That shit don't mean nothing to us. We ain't getting no stamps.
I'm talking about even in my life, bro, when I could really have used some. I'm talking about 2 young kids. I'm working, and hell, even my ex-wife had started working at a time. But because of just working at the depot and shit like that, you need a few extra dollars, bro. Went up in there, was like, let's try to at least see if we can get like $100 worth of stamps or something like that. Like just to try to, get our shit together. Nah, y'all make too much. All right, fine. But I did see, and this is nothing to get you mad, I saw people over there in the communities I was living in, people who were not U.S. citizens, they had them.
I had them stamped.
They had them on deck, bro, and I'm like,
that's why that shit gotta go, man. Because that shit, on his face, you think it's helping people, but it's not helping people, man. Like, because it sounds like it's helping, but it handicaps people. Because people don't use it how they supposed to use it. They supposed to use the stamps, get on their feet, and start doing better for themselves. But what people do, they get them stamps, and they be a career stamp getting motherfucker. Like, I'm getting these stamps the rest of my life. I'm trying to figure out a way to maximize these stamps. If I gotta have another kid, I have another kid just for these stamps, bro.
Yeah.
These people are career welfare people, man. Like, them motherfuckers gotta go. That's what he doing.
That's really what it is.
It ain't for the people who need an extra bump. Like, them people that need an extra bump, yeah, man, give them some stamps and get on their feet.
Yeah.
But these people don't want to get on their feet. They want to stay on it. They want to gauge the system.
Yeah. And I'm looking at some of the responses and people saying it's irresponsible, it's this, it's cruel. So no, the thing about it is if you grew up in a certain place, here's the play. I'm gonna walk you through it step by step. You get your stamps. You got your little rugrats. You get your stamps, and you put it out there so that you can get $500 worth of stamps. That's a whole lot of food.
That's a whole lot
of food. For tax free.
That's a whole lot of food.
So and I'm gonna tell you to play. You do one big grocery shop, or even you wait 2 months to do 2 big grocery shops, right? That's $1,000 tax-free dollars of food. You got a deep freezer full of meat. You got all your cabinetry, your dry goods. You got macaroni. You got cans of tomatoes, beans, all your little dry foods, your dry goods, your pastas and shit. All that shit stacked up for months. You got flour, vegetable oil. You want to fry some chicken. I'm talking about you got good cuts of meat too. You got some steaks. You got some shrimps up in there. You got ribs.
You want. Yeah.
Boom. That's just 2 months of shopping.
2 months.
The third month, you might have to go refill up on some of the dailies. You gotta get you some bread, some eggs, some milk, and stuff like that. Once you take care of that, you sell the rest of them, right? Boom. That same shorty, she's on Section 8. So she don't got no job, so she only pay $8 worth of rent. She sell $400 worth of stamps. You know what I'm saying? What she gonna get? She gonna get $800 for those. So, because you go 2 for 1, right? Or is it the other way around? $100, you buy $100 worth of stamps for $50. Yeah. Oh, so she gonna make $200 off those, right? So if she got Section 8, so she don't have to pay a lot in rent if she got to pay any at all. On top of that, a lot of people, I've seen this play. Don't get me wrong. This is something I've seen. You hurt your back at some job a while back. You go get your SSI check. Mm-hmm. Now you got SSI. You still do hair, keep people kids and stuff like that you do all that under the table. And then if you got even a semblance of a good baby daddy, you might not take them to the court. Well, you got to put them on. You got to take this man and put him on court for child support.
But she getting over, bro. She getting over like a fat rat, bro. She's
people saying that these women cannot live off this. No, I've seen this play ran 1,000 times.
That's what they do, and they make a cold career at it. They don't never get on their feet. They wait for this. They do the same shit every month. It's they hustle. That's what they do.
That's what they do.
They wait for tax season. This is what they do, bro. They career living off the government, but they getting child support, tax returns, SNAP benefits. They getting WIC. They getting all of it, bro. All of it. Living off of it forever. They ain't using that shit to get on their feet. You're just living off of it.
They get daycare credits. I'm talking you ain't working, but your child is in daycare. So because you that's your time to go look for a job. But no, you back at the crib.
So you don't want to do nothing. So basically, you don't want to do nothing. You want to live off some other motherfuckers your whole life. That's trash. That's trash. And you want to blame your baby daddy ain't shit. You pick that nigga. You knew that nigga wasn't gonna be shit, and he still pay you support. And you still get tax return credit off this nigga. Like you ain't doing nothing.
And I'm talking about even the worst nigga who said this nigga only give me motherfucking $85 a month. That nigga working his ass off to make sure you get the $85 so he don't go to jail.
Exactly. You ain't doing nothing.
You doing nothing out here. You doing anything.
But complaining, selling food stamps. I mean, you should be locked up.
And then, come on. Because it's some bitches out here who live in this type of life. They don't even got to sell no pussy yet.
They ain't even hit that point. They ain't even hit the streets yet.
They ain't even hit the stroll yet.
They ain't even hit shit because they so comfortable. They ain't even gotta hit it.
They ain't even. They can choose.
The government got them, but they ain't even gotta hit the streets. But you supposed to be out here slanging it.
They get to choose who they sell pussy to. That's how easy they got it, bro.
They just find a nigga or two here and there. Nigga like Nate. God damn, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That's why, fellas, don't be weirded out when you see a chick who dressed super nice. Her kids got on Jordans and they hair done and this, that, and the third. And you be like, how the fuck can she afford? Cause she's getting over, bro.
She's getting over.
And granted, I've seen the play because there should be no person who lives in Section 8, all the multiple kids, y'all shouldn't have Jordans.
Nah, bro, they just want to make you feel bad and play the victim and shit, bro. And some of them kids ain't even got Jordans. She got all the shit. She ain't even buying them kids nothing. Them kids
I will say this, bro. I will say this a lot of times.
Bro.
The ones I seen running this play, bro, they used to take very good care of their kids. Their kids are always kind of.
Some of them. They ain't all of them.
It ain't all.
It's a wide spectrum of these type of women, bro, that's doing it. Some of them women that do not trickle down to them kids, bro, at all. All the benefits come through the kids, but it ain't trickling down.
I think the stupid ones is because like they get all the stuff and they still don't know they still don't understand that they got it good. I think there's some.
They all stupid, bro. That's a stupid person play. I'm sorry, bro. That's not intelligent, bro. Once you decide you about to live out the government, bro, you stupid. You stupid. Because eventually they're going to cut your water off and you ain't going to be prepared. And you're going to be out here fucked up for real. Them kids going to grow up one day. Them benefits is going to stop one day. And you're not going to be prepared because you've been living off this shit for 18 fucking years. And you're like, oh, shit. Now I'm in the real world now. No, this shit done passed you by. You can't get a job. You fucked up now. You have no skills.
Your kids got to take care of you now.
And you ain't give them no life skills. Them niggas gonna be fucked up. Them niggas gonna be in and out of jail. The daughter's gonna be doing the same shit you doing. It's a cycle.
But that's the point. You recycle it up because that's why they don't care if their 16-year-old daughter has a baby.
That's how you got these generational porn, this generational bullshit, bro, that we in. These women, it's generational, bro. This shit been happening since the fucking 70s. Since they rolled this shit out, 60s and 70s.
Cause you look at some little niggas and they see a woman, they mama moving and shaking like that. That's why some of y'all ladies complain about a man. That's why that nigga live like that because like, nah, just go out here and get it. Y'all get that shit for free.
That's what he used to. That's all he know.
That's all. Like, so you gonna sit here and tell me that like you got $25 rent? Why should I have to pay child support? Why should I have to do this? Exactly. I gave you your ticket to get all this.
I gave you this. It's to me. I gave you them kids.
I gave you them kids.
We a team. We living off the system.
I've heard of bitches who won't even date a man. A nigga try to pull out her circumstance.
No. Hell no. We gotta live in the real world. I gotta work out here.
This nigga got a good job. And I'm not talking about millionaires and shit like that. I'm talking about the good side of brother make $9,500, $20,000 a year, bro.
You doing good.
He doing good. He was like, we ain't got to do this.
We ain't gonna have a grocery cart full of groceries either. All this shit that you used to, just living high off the hog, bitch. You just spending on bullshit.
No, because we ain't having crab balls every weekend.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Them snow crab clusters cost about $45 a pound. We can't do that.
Nah, but we still over here.
But we still gonna eat some good food. This right here is called a budget, sweetheart. Let me show you how to work.
She ain't used to that. She ain't used to eat healthy, but she used to eating terrible. Cause you know that thick ass grocery cart is full of bullshit, bro. Hella microwave dinner, hella snack cakes and shit. Ain't nothing healthier. Like you gave a great example, bro. They're not buying meat and have it stored. No, they buying hella bullshit, bro. It's so much chips, Doritos, and hot Cheetos in that motherfucker. Noodles. Bullshit, bro.
A whole bunch of bullshit, bro.
You can't sustain yourself off this. You just spending on bullshit. Like, and the government know it. Like, just calling it a cycle, bro. That's why that shit ain't good for nobody. I hate to be like that, but it's not. When you really think about it, it's not positive.
But there is some stuff, because people complain, you got women telling some, your child starts being independent at 7. No, to get food stamps. This one, I don't know if you've seen people complaining or whatever, right? The 7-year-old thing is, by the time your child is 7, he's in school. He or she's in school.
Yeah.
So guess what you can do? You can get your ass up and go to work, even if it's part-time. And they're basically saying, if you don't meet the minimum, because for all this stuff, unemployment, and unemployment is different, but all them government programs, like if you're on unemployment, I don't know if you ever collected unemployment before, but guess what your ass supposed to be doing?
Look for work. You gotta be applying for jobs. Like, you have to be trying.
You gotta turn that shit in.
But it used to be like, you ain't gotta do nothing, bro. You just living off this shit. That shit bullshit, bro. And it's really not fair on people who going to work every day.
Yeah.
Bro, you waking up early, getting it in every day.
The only thing about unemployment that's different is you did pay into that.
You pay into that's different.
And you can, if you want to exhaust your unemployment before you go find another job, I'll throw my hands up because you did pay into it. Because different. Unemployment does have a cutoff date. You only can get paid how much you...
Exactly. So why is everything not like that? They should like, you only gonna get this amount of food stamps this year.
Yeah.
But you got $1,500 worth of food stamps this year, so you better make that shit work.
That actually might be a little bit better.
We're not just giving you unlimited. We're not doing that.
That actually might be better. Everybody, maybe till after a cutoff, but say if you make under X amount of dollars. I'm not even talking about poverty line. I'm talking about even if you make like $75,000 a year, because there's people who make decent bread, above average bread, but they still struggling here there to pay some food because you got student loan debt, you got to pay off his bills.
Yeah.
So even if that person, if you got like an $80,000 a year job, maybe like, well, we able to hook you up with about, say for some type of calculation with how much you make, how much you paid in, and this and the third. For the year, you will be allotted $500 worth of food stamps. And say you doing better at one part of the year, but say at another point you be like, shit, I need to tap in. And you go into your little account, shit, just take out a quick hundo, and you can go buy some. But obviously, if you like rich, and you just mismanaging your money, that's on you. Because that's the thing about it is like food stamps. Like everybody who decides to be complete bombs in their lives gets a free ride.
Exactly.
People who try, you get stuck in that middle, bro. You on your ass, bro.
The middle is the worst place to be. We gotta pay for the rich lifestyle. We gotta pay for the poor lifestyle. We paying for everything. Like we gotta get it in. Like I just went every time I go grocery shop. I told you I got the little hand cart. I'm spending like $100 on my head. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't even got a cart, bro. I don't even have a real cart, bro. Like, come on, man.
They pull those bitches with a hand cart. You ain't getting no hoes. This nigga ain't got no stamps.
What? Shit crazy, bro. They got all the stamps and shit, man. This shit is wild.
But that shit is true. But because think about it, your child turns 7, right? That means that you can't pull food stamps for them unless you meet the minimum work threshold. Stop saying your child stop being independent. You still gonna get your same tax returns, child's tax credit. But when it comes to government assistance, what they're saying is this child's in school all day. The school gives them 2 meals, right? And if
some school, they give them lunch. Breakfast be opposite. It was like if they gotta catch breakfast. Like breakfast kind of weird. Even when I went to school, breakfast was kind of weird. But they give you
Yeah, like once I got to high school, breakfast did get a little more iffier.
Yeah, but you gonna have a lunch.
Yeah. But the thing about it is, by the time your kid get in high school, they should be able to take care of themselves and find some breakfast. To whatever degree they may be, because I understand some people are broker than others. But I digress. What I'm saying is that, like, I think it said you only got to work like basically a part-time job to make sure that you still keep your stamps going. And the thing, a lot of these women, and I will say women because it's mostly women, if not all, are saying they don't even want to work a part-time job while their child at school. They got 2 kids, both kids at school, but you can't go work a part-time job just to keep your stamps and other resources. Man, fuck all that, man. That shit just lazy.
Niggas gotta do better, bro. We all gotta do better. Motherfuckers gotta stop fucking with them type of women, man.
Hell yeah.
Real shit. We gotta stop being so fucking horny, bro. We gotta get off that P. Diddy shit.
You need to get off that Diddy shit, bro.
Niggas nothing in anything, but like some of these old don't deserve no kids, man.
Get off that Diddy, get off that Shannon Sharp, get off that. Who else is freaky out here, bro? But
I don't know.
But that's the thing about it. But yeah, that's that. It to me, it ain't the worst thing in the world, bro. Because I do agree, the people who need it, and I think they said they put a provision in the last thing. They put a provision in, like if like you can get like things if you got like 2 parents in a household now, like they are able to qualify for stamps. If like 2 people are there, you just need like a little help. Like I said earlier, back in the day, bro, when I was first got back to the States, bro, I could have used a few stamps, man, just to help here or there. But
nah, you gotta pull yourself up by your bootstraps, brother. Pay for these goddamn food like everybody else.
Yeah.
But you figured it out too, though.
I figured it out. And
that's the main lesson. You figured it out, bro.
I figured it out.
You gonna figure out how to eat out here, B.
Because I could have used the help 100%. But another thing is I do got the mindset like, fuck it, man, they ain't gonna give it to me, bro. I gotta go out here and get it.
Cause sometimes you gotta be your own help, bro. I'm my own help, bro. Help on the way. Me. Real shit, bro. You can't be depending on the gov, bro. You gonna be fucked up. Straight up. They don't give a fuck about nobody.
Shit, thank you, AT. No problem, Black. I'm fuck with you. I've dapped myself up all my life, bro. I'm gonna take care of me.
That's some bald-headed logic for you, bro.